Everyone. This is Saddam Kadir, our idea speaker, business coach, and the motivator as well, giving the different ideas and the prospects to the different sort of fields and the people around those scenarios. Uh, our today's topic is very important because in Pakistan we can say this is year closing. The month of December is very important for every person who is selling something and he is in the sales field. So my complete consideration and the perspective towards guidance of the sales. So one thing I really realize in my the experience, the overall experience of 8 years and 10 years in sales and marketing industry. Still, I'm doing learning a lot of things over there because this is the kind of sea that you need to swim through all those waves, through all those hard waves in order to understand it. But once again, I would say that this is incomplete if you say that I am complete in the sales. This is not possible. So for me, the important thing in sales closing is you need to understand the techniques. You need to understand the law of averages and the law of sales, law of attraction, law of intention, and the attraction as well, interactions as well. These are the very important words when you are using in your presentation when you're trying to sell something. You have to be pretty much sure about that your presentation consider we can say consist of the beautiful words, consist of beautiful sentences, which is related with the client, with the customer relation. That should be the priority, that should be the key. If you really want to get into the sales and if you really want to make it success for yourself. For year closing, I think the most important idea that I would like to share with everyone. Maybe he's in the banking sales, maybe he's in the insurance sales, maybe he is in the other kind of product sales, any kind of product that he's trying to sell. This is for everyone. That people used to be desperate with the steps, with the presentation steps that they have taught in the trainings that they have taught from the seniors and the managers and the other, I would say, the personals that they are the seniors in your considered fields. I must say that you are following the step. That's a very good thing that you are starting your presentation with some sort of steps with your, the kind of the appropriate data that you have given so far from your organization. This is a very good thing that you are following those sort of things. But giving the presentation according to the situation is very important key. So this is my rule number one in sales, that you have to start your presentation not according to the steps but according to a person, according to a situation, and where you are exactly sitting, what is exactly the environment that you need to understand it. And you have to be a very good observer before you're going to start the presentation. I must say that your presentation should consist the valuable things which is related with the customer, which is related with the client, and that should be belonging to the client, that not should be belonging to you. Of course, once you have done the sales, it's your success. We sure about that. But giving the services, giving the priority to the customer, giving the value sentences that you are going to be with him for a long time, you are going to give the services even after the sales. This is a very important key for every customer and the client, that he want to ensure that that's very good thing that you have came for me, and you are giving the presentation, you are giving your prestigious time, you are giving the product details and all these sort of exactly the things that you have in your presentation kit. But whether you are going to serve me for a long period of time, because my concern is to when exactly I'm looking for a product valuation, I'm looking for the maturity, looking for the response after the sales related to the product that I have getting from you right now. So what is exactly the valuation of that product, what is exactly the maturity of that product after the couple of years, either you're going to serve me for that sort of scenario or not. This is very important thing. A salesperson should be ensure and making some sort of beautiful sentences in your presentation that customer is going to be satisfied by your presentation. So don't follow the steps, follow the situation, follow the customer mind, what he's trying to say, what he's trying to understand, how he's supposed to understand. The comfort of language, the comfort of your body language as well. If he is very serious person that he's really want to understand the technical things, you have to be stick in your presentation and try to make all those techniques with a clear perspective by giving the beautiful examples, by taking him towards the in the simple formation that he will definitely understand your point. So this is a very important thing when you are trying to present something with techniques. Try to make it easy for him. If a person is very jolly to you, he's having a fun language and all these sort of things, exactly the things that you have to understand that I have to go through with this. So it's very important to give the comfort to the customer, as he can understand your point, as he can understand your language as well. So don't get so much desperation that I have to close the sales. I have the certain targets in my organization, and I have to complete this presentation, and I have to sell this right now. If you really desperate out, you will definitely not understand your the averages. And this is the very important thing that I want to mention, the law of averages. As I mentioned earlier, the law of average, try to understand your average. Either you have given this 10 presentations and you have got succeed in one sale. Either you have given the 20 presentations, then you will be able to achieve one sale. Or either you have given the 30 presentations, then you have able to achieve your product valuation and your success ratio. So this is called averages, law of averages. Or either you are very much good in it and you have just given the 5 presentations and you have done the one sale. So you have to understand your average of sale. Then you will be able to understand and you will get motivated by yourself. Again and again, I would like to say, if you listening any type of videos that are giving the motivations, that's okay, but you have to understand your law of average, your average, in order to understand that how much I'm capable enough to get the presentations done and get the sales done. So that's why you need to understand your average first before understanding any kind of motivation lectures and the other sort of things, exactly, that will give you the very good hype after listening that video. But eventually you'll won't be able to get a sales done in your presentations, because you haven't worked on your averages. So you have to work on your average, that how much I am capable enough to exactly write down on your paper that after 20 presentations I'm able to get one sale, or either able to get one sales after 30 number of presentations, sorry. So that is very important to understand the technique of the sales. So you don't need to be desperate with the customer that I have to get this sales done right now. You have to give them time. You have to give them the comfortable zone. You have to give them a very good presentation, giving them a path to understand everything, every corner of your presentation. And then you will be able to automatically be able to even a customer, I would say, will definitely make you a call to get it done. That's not a problem. I've understood everything, and you have given me a wonderful time of 2 days, 3 days, or might be 4 days. So it's quite giving them a lot of comfort to a customer, that he is a person who is not desperate with the sales, but he is a man who is trying to giving me a right path. So that is exactly make you a differential person. Because every salesperson is definitely going with the same sort of person. How he is going, if I am a customer, how I am going to differentiate 10 salespersons. So I'll definitely pick that one guy who has really given me a time, who has really given me a sort of comfortable zone, the kind of the good examples, good sentences, and wonderful relation as well, the interaction as well with me. So I'll definitely pick that one guy out of that 10. So you have to understand the same scenario. You have to somehow, if you really want to understand how a customer really think about yourself, you have to be a customer for a while to understand all those sort of scenarios exactly in your life. So the last one, that try to make the good presentation according to the situations by understanding your average of sales. And this is called the self assessment as well, the self judgment as well, I would say. And of course that really give you a lot of the trainings by yourself, by your own self, that how you need to make you a good average, that you have to at least make your average of 10 out of 1. So after giving the 10 presentations, you will get success in one sales. If you're not able to do that, you need to work on your presentation, you need to work on that how to interact with the people, you need to work on your communication skills, you need to work on your product knowledge and all this sort of exactly things that are related with your job description. So then you will be able to understand that how a person gets success in the sales. This is not only the possibilities, I would say, that by listening all those quality lectures, motivation lectures, that is okay, that is also the part of your training as well. That's okay, that's not a problem. Somehow you will be get some good words from those presentations, good sentences from those motivational lectures. But making the law of average inside your presentation is very important for you. That really help you out to make 100% ratio on your sales. And if you are average is I would say 30 out of 1, after giving 30 presentations you will be able to get one sale. So you know that where I'm exactly lacking. So this is called the self assessment. So if you think that I'm lacking in the product knowledge, you work on that. If you think you really work lacking in the presentations, you are not able to answer properly all those questions coming from the customer, you have to work on that. Or if you really think that you are lacking in we can say the quality techniques that are related with your product knowledge, definitely you need to work on that. So that's how you can assess yourself, and that's how you can improve your averages as well. If you are coming towards 20 out of 1, that means you are improving with that particular technique. If you are coming by the time with a 10 into 1 ratio, this means you are really working on that, and that's really work a lot for you. And I'm sure that all those international, the top salespersons are using these techniques. So you have to if I'm this is all about the salesperson. If I'm talking about the other fields in the other organizations and other persons that are dealing with the other sort of operations and the other sort of customer dealings, they used to also do the same thing, to understand that how much they are desperate to giving the good ideas to the customer. That you don't need to be desperate, you have to be professional, you have to give them the idea, you have to give them the positive aspects of the procedures and the steps. That's how you can count on your customer and make him easily understand what you're exactly saying. If you are someone who is working in the customer services, you have to be politely, you have to be considerably well communicator, or giving all those ideas, and the don't hide the things. I think it's better to clear the broader perspective of the problem to your customer. That's how you can avail your customers. Don't try to listen all those videos and all those lectures. They used to say hunt the customer. Please don't hunt the customer. This he or she is your customer. They are definitely willing to understand and really consider a solution from your side. So don't try to look at those customers that you are going to hunt them. You are not supposed to hunt them, but you are giving the best solutions, and that's how your customers will definitely work for you, and giving a lot of references of your name to the other relatives and the references and the friends as well, that you have to go with to that particular doctor, lawyer, teacher, or a salesperson, or whatever the kind of field you have, whatever the profession you have. This formula really works a lot for everyone. So thank you so much. I'll definitely come back with the another interesting topic, and that will really help out. And that was especially for the December sales, the year closing. So I'm sure that the salesperson, those who are having the the big targets in the December, definitely they will learn a lot from this. And if you really want to ask any sort of questions, you can write me in the comment box. I'll definitely give you answers. Thank you.